Yo, yo, yo. Here
get
we
it.
is. Here we is.
The late night hour.
Yes, sir. How you boys feeling today?
Good, man. Feeling
so,
good.
Yeah, vibing, bro.
Alabama?
I'll say, hey, you already know you need to address me as Uncle Bama, nigga.
Boy, I'm telling you, I can't wait for Coach Mark to come on next week. Oh, I'll wait till he pop up in the chat. Yo, we starting off right from the top with a super duper chat from my dog, MC Robinson. Bama, he got some words for you.
This was OD.
He said, Bama, word on the streets is that your golden boy, Bryce Young, hurt his throwing shoulder. Looks like karma from that Texas came back to bite y'all. Also, next two games are looking scary for Alabama.
They ain't looking scary, MC, bro.
I'll say that. MC, you're nasty,
scary,
MC.
bro.
We don't pray on kids' downfall. That was just a freak accident. Had nothing to do with the game, which he won off of him being a sheer great athlete that he is. So, I mean, technically, you shouldn't want that for, college football because that TV ratings go down based off of that. Let's just be honest. Who your team is again? I guarantee you.
It's Ohio State.
Yeah, like I said, you guys aren't relevant. That's probably why y'all don't. That's probably why y'all not relevant.
Because
y'all arrogant.
Don't.
Y'all arrogant for no reason.
Don't take out that energy on Ohio State because MC Rob. You feel me? That's on him.
Hey,
nasty arrogant fans. What are you arrogant for? You need to be humble.
No, we don't be. We're not humble. We've been running the Big Ten for years.
You might have run the Big Ten for years, but not last year.
For years. Shit is our domain. Even Georgia was the SEC sometimes.
Coach Mark.
Coach Mark. Coach Mark, my favorite fucking person who watches this show.
Coach Mark, we have a special request.
We live.
We need you on the show next week before y'all match up against Bama. We need you to come up here and set the record straight on what's going to happen when Tennessee play Bama. I don't know if you follow our Instagram page, PC_Gridiron. You can message us on there. You can hit the regular Players Choice Show, whatever. However you got to do it.
Hit me on Instagram, Money Making Bama. It don't matter. Whichever one you remember, bro. Like, just get in contact with us. We need you on the show. We want you, Coach Mark.
Will that be our first? No, that won't be our first guest. That'll be like our second or third guest. But hey, Coach Mark, we need you for that game.
For real.
Roll, baby.
Oh, I'm wearing my Volunteers jacket on the day just for you.
Smoking real big cigars that day.
I got a good volunteer. I got a fire throwback Volunteers varsity jacket that I would throw on smooth for the show.
We got a big cigar with Coach Mark name on it. Big cigar.
Oh, this man is funny.
Yo, so let me go ahead and get straight into it. As you guys probably know, the number one team in the nation, the Georgia Bulldogs, are in a dogfight right now with Missouri. Georgia actually just scored to go up 26-22. It's 4 minutes left in the game. We're going to keep a close eye on that. Y'all already know.
Did the Clemson game end?
No, it's still going.
But see, MC Robinson, the difference between Alabama and Georgia, you see how we got to rely on delusional ass couch coaches for Texas. Y'all talking about something. If they would have had them, they would have won. You see, we still ended up beating the shit out of Arkansas without Bryce Young. So that's the difference. So I am keeping the same energy. 18 carries, 206 yards, 2 touchdowns by MJG. Mr. to you, Jahmyr Gibson, to the rest of you niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I am keeping the same energy. We not relying on no. If we would have had Bryce, we would have won. Like, nah, we beat the shit out of Arkansas. Nah, everybody up here in the chat talking about some Arkansas is trash. Arkansas is trash. Y'all don't know what dick y'all want to hop on. What dick y'all finna hop on next week? What is it? What is it? Texas A&M? And then when Texas A&M don't win, Texas A&M finna be trash. All right, after that dick don't work, y'all finna go hop on another dick. All right, that dick don't work out. And then they gonna be like, oh, they trash too. So it's just like, what is it, bro? Is Alabama good or is everybody else trash? Do we make them look trash? Oh man, that boy.
Look at this man. Look
That
at this
boy
man.
is sad. That boy looks sad, boy.
Look at this man right here. The most scandalous man in the world.
Hey, that boy.
Oh my
Hello,
God.
Keegan.
Mr. 10-2 himself has entered the chat.
Oh man.
10
Yeah,
and
put
2.
him top left.
10 and 2.
He needs to be top left. Dirtiest man alive, bro.
You're muted, Tegan.
It's still possible to go 10-2.
Oh my!
I told you.
It's still
Oh my God!
mathematically, it's still possible.
Tegan, I love
mean,
this energy, by the way.
Oh
that
my
catnip
God.
is hitting.
I'm here for this energy, Tegan.
That catnip is hitting strong.
Boy,
Hey, last year we lost to. Hey, last year we lost to Mississippi State, and then we went in and beat Alabama.
Y'all ain't beating Alabama.
Y'all not beating Alabama.
I will say Bryce being out does help. Makes me feel a little bit more optimistic.
Is that enough?
No.
Hey, if Johnny Manziel gets a little bit more eligibility, just sneak him on the field. No one will notice. It's all right. Bro, that game was horrible, bro. I don't know how you fumble at the 27.
Wait, y'all had a game today?
Wait, I ain't gonna
Wait,
lie.
y'all had a game today, Tegan? I thought y'all had a bye.
It was a scrimmage that we just got our ass beat.
Oh, okay.
Didn't Texas State lose to James Madison?
Yeah, they got smacked.
James, 1AA. Who's
yeah.
1AA
Hey,
a
James
year ago?
Madison's really good. James Madison's really damn good.
Nah,
They
I know
beat
they're
App
really
State
good.
last week.
I know. They
Hey,
came back and beat App State last week. They were down. Came back.
App State's coming into San Marcos next weekend. I'm excited to just watch that because I like when any good team comes into Samo. Not Texas State ain't going. Well, you know what? Texas State's going to win that game. I gotta support my boys.
You gotta support your boys. UConn won today. We beat Fresno State.
First A. Shout out to the Huskies. They got to win, bro.
The Huskies
Hey.
we 2-2 on the year, bro.
They'll be out of that
State
top 25 worst teams.
Hey,
Bro, it's different.
Wow.
I
Wait,
went
Tegan.
to school there though, Bama. It's different vibes. I have different expectations.
Wait,
No, I'm
hey.
saying though, that's a shocker. Y'all beat Fresno though.
Yeah.
19-14, bro. I think we like didn't give up a touchdown for the first time in like 20 years in the first half or some shit like the first quarter. Some shit like that.
Yo, how about them Kansas Jayhawks though? 5-0.
How about the
Rank them
UCLA
boys.
Bruins?
Rank them boys.
Their
UCLA
quarterback
need to
is
be ranked too.
shout out, hey Dorian Thompson Robinson.
Dude, that
Heisman
juke.
dark horse. I promise you,
Player's ankle.
Dorian Thompson Robinson, if you go look at that game that he played against Washington, if you're a GM of an NFL team, I promise you watch that game like, oh shit, this might be somebody we need to keep an eye on. Bro,
He's gonna be like a
fucking
third round pick.
bro got a pass tipped. The D lineman caught the pick and he tackled him, bro, and made him cough the shit up.
He made him fumble?
It was incomplete. It ended up being incomplete, bro.
Oh, damn.
He made him cough the shit up, bro. He was dominant, bro. Completely outplayed Michael Penix.
That D lineman getting clowned by everybody on the defense right now. He's not coming out his dorm for the rest of the week. All right, y'all. We got a super chat from Andrew G. He said that's the guy that clowned on Texas too. Laughing emoji. Do we know what he's getting at?
Oh, he's talking about Tegan.
Me? Oh, I'll always clown on Texas, bro.
I clown on Texas. Didn't y'all just lose? Didn't y'all just lose last week, Andrew G?
Yeah, they did to Texas Tech.
You a clown right now for talking like y'all still fucking only got one loss.
Dude, Texas A&M and Oklahoma are all poverty right now, bro.
Oh, Oklahoma sucks.
Oh yeah, Oklahoma is done.
Oh my God,
done.
The things that TCU
Dylan
did to that
Gabriel's
team.
disappointing me, bro. Dylan Gabriel is absolutely disappointing me.
he got knocked out.
Baylor lost too.
General Booty came in at quarterback.
General Booty, top greatest name ever.
That is a pretty tough name right there.
General Booty is a hell of a name, bro.
All right, y'all. So Georgia has the ball with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. We'll see if they can close this game out. They should be able to, them being the number one team in the nation and all. We will get into Georgia a little bit more as the show goes on, as you guys have probably read the title, is Georgia the new face of college football, the premier program, if you will? Have they surpassed Alabama? We will get into that. Right now, the NC State Wolfpack has the ball against Clemson. They're driving up the field, 8 minutes left. They have the ball on their own 46, so we'll see what they can do and if they can make a comeback against Clemson. We're just going to go ahead and keep it pushing into the rest of the games that happen this week. So we have talked a little bit about the Bama-Arkansas game, but let's actually get into it a bit more. Bryce Young, he played all right today. He had 173 yards, a touchdown, and an interception.
I was in the first half.
Yeah.
As we know,
it happened. It doesn't matter what half it happened in. It happened.
I'm just saying, if he would have played a full game, there would have been even more stats on top of that, though.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Let's get into his injury a bit, though. Do we know exactly what it is that happened?
They haven't said nothing but how he fell on it. It might be a rotator cuff. So who knows? And that's gonna be rough because
he might have an AC joint though. Could be
AC. Yeah, it's that too. They said AC rotator cuff. So those two, like, I mean, either one though, he gonna be out multiple weeks, and then based off
if it's AC joint, he might be able to play. He just might not be able to practice for the week. He might not be able to throw until like maybe the day before the game. If it's just an AC joint.
Man, I would just rather let him sit out a couple weeks, bro, because I don't think people realize Alabama offense is vertical when it comes to passing the ball. So,
right.
I mean, I get what people. I mean, you want him out there, of course, but
right.
I'm just thinking from a standpoint of, you know what I mean, just let him rest a little bit, bro, just to make sure everything is fully what they say it is, especially after Thursday, bro. Let's just make sure everything is really what, you know, we speculating, you know what I'm saying? Like, and get a full, you know, evaluation on that, because like I said, that's one thing Nick Saban get a lot of flack for. He grind players for no reason. Like if you look back at every player that's came out the draft from Alabama, they had a pre-existing injury from Alabama. So he worked them boys real hard. I just feel like with Bryce and how what bright of a future he got, you know, especially how gifted he is, like, take it real slow, make sure that it's really a AC joint, you know what I mean, not a rotator cuff, because it's the end game with him.
Yeah.
And so before I get into anything else, I just want to shout out Jahmyr Gibbs. He had a hell of a game today, 206 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, 18 attempts.
Yeah, him, MJG, talk to me nice. Georgia Tech had to be smoking catnip to let that walk up out the door. You gotta be smoking pure nip. Them boys be on nip. Ain't no way I'll let that walk up out my school. I'm offering him my wife. Hell, you can drive my car. You can drive my car. You got it, bro. Like, bro, don't do that. Don't what that boy said. Drewski, don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do nothing like that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, don't go nowhere. Don't
go nowhere. Don't do that. Don't do that. You going to the league regardless. That's what I'm telling you. Right. You going regardless. Like, regardless, you going. Like, you good. They straight over there. They good.
They don't even need you like that.
Yeah, they don't even need you like that. Like, that's just crazy. Like, why are you even thinking like that? That's crazy.
Yo, that's funny as fuck.
You related to Kevin Durant, huh? I was saying, I might be.
So now my next question for you guys is, obviously with the Bryce Young injury, that kind of, you know, causes some possible issues for Alabama with the portion of their schedule that they're in right now. Next week, we know they play number 17 Texas A&M. The week after that, they play number 8 Tennessee. Does Bama need Bryce Young these next 2 weeks?
For Tennessee, they need him.
For Tennessee though, they need him because I think Hooker could light them up. They fuck around.
Yeah, Tennessee's up.
I think Hooker could light them up on the back.
Tennessee's offense is actually pretty explosive. I mean, we talked about it before the season when we did offensive ratings, and it just shows every week they putting up 40, 50 points.
For the explosive offense, bro. It could get ugly quick.
And Tennessee actually had the week off this week, so we'll see how they bounce back next week.
They got a trap game. They got a trap game next week against LSU. At LSU.
That's not a trap game. They should
don't be surprised.
They should flood. They should flood LSU. LSU is bad, bro.
It's LSU at home. It's LSU at home.
Yeah, I do.
Same thing you said about Florida and Utah, man.
Yeah, I just realized. I just didn't realize Bill Napier was that bad at coaching, and I think Anthony Richardson heard one of J-Rob's soliloquies, and he was feeling himself a little too much. That boy just been.
That boy, I still harp on what I say about.
Now I will say this though, J-Rob.
I'm still standing on that shit.
I will say this: given his athletic abilities and his physical traits, bro, he gonna go to the NFL and be a superstar.
Yeah,
like Justin Herbert.
Bro,
Justin Herbert.
Be honest, bro, he's Josh Allen, bro.
He was Justin Herbert. Bro. Justin Herbert was not good at Oregon, and all of a sudden he goes to the NFL. And he's fucking a superstar. And it's because if you look at his physical traits, I mean, it's tailored.
I wouldn't say he was bad at Oregon. I'd probably say he did.
Yeah, he had a way better.
We didn't see. We lost to
Bo Nix.
Yes,
Come on.
Yes,
lost to Bo Nix.
And Bo Nix only completed 9 passes.
And that was his first ever college game, too.
Yeah, the Bo Nix game was bad.
Oh my
God. I'm standing on that. I don't care what nobody says. I'm standing on what I say about him, bro. That kid, if y'all love Josh Allen, you love Anthony Richardson because they are the same type of guy in college, bro.
Yeah. Agreed. Agreed.
One guy plays in the SEC. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Shit harder. Shit a bit harder. Shout out to Ole Miss. Ole Miss might down Alabama. That's who I gotta get right with.
I ain't gonna go that far, but I do like the running backs they got. I do like the running backs they got.
Zach Evans.
Zach Evans. That boy,
Zach Evans, and it's a little freshman. No, it's a little freshman they had number 4. He was balling today too.
Hey, we tried to tell it.
Lane Kiffin be in that room cooking up with hot grease, boy. He gonna cook something up.
He the anti-Saban. So Saban is a defensive guru, and Lane is an offensive guru. But I mean,
you'll never do better than
Sensei.
We tried to have something cooked up for y'all boys, man.
We tried to tell y'all about Kentucky last week that they were fraudulent. They went out there.
Hold on.
Never jacking the boys.
All right, y'all, just relax. We're gonna get into all of those games. Right now, we got 2 current games going on right now that we haven't spoke on. J-Rob's USC Trojans are playing at home against Arizona State. They are up 7-0. That game just started. We'll stay tuned into that. Georgia Tech right now is upsetting number 24 Pitt 19-7 in the 4th quarter. Pitt has the ball. We'll see if they can make a comeback. It's looking like Georgia.
They just won.
Yeah, Georgia closed it out.
Damn, bro. I needed Missouri to win, bro.
I don't know what you was pulling for Missouri for. You had to be smoking catnip to think they were gonna pull that out. This was one of them. You know how they say that? You know how they use that saying, like if Georgia would have lost, they win that game 9 out of 10 times. Well, this was that 1 out of 10 Missouri had a chance to beat Georgia and they didn't capitalize on it. They had that ridiculous lead and they couldn't figure out how to capitalize on it. Like you gotta capitalize on them situations. Same thing with Texas A&M. They probably do beat Appalachian State 9 times out of 10, but Appalachian State capitalized on that 1 out of 10 times.
Or Appalachian State just better than them boys.
You also can say that too. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to be nice. I know he had a rough day today, rough bye week. This is probably the roughest bye week for a team.
Bro, your favorite team is A&M, bro. It's gonna be rough weeks every week. Bro, it is.
At least I got one team to root for, not 30.
Bro, I don't have 30, bro, and that's not even your joke, bro. You said that shit 100 times. I root for one.
And
school.
It's facts.
I like USC.
More for you.
I'm Ohio State.
More.
I'm an Ohio State fan, bro. I'm an Ohio State fan. I like USC though. Yes. 2 things.
J-Rob, but hold on, the list doesn't just stop there.
Don't say UConn, bro.
You gotta say UConn. You was guessing UConn.
I literally played football there, bro.
Understandable, but you still a fan of UConn, no? Like that's still your UConn run through your blood.
I played.
Just
all right,
bro. You saw the fight song and everything.
Tegan don't have multiple teams because he go to Texas State. I promise you, if Texas State was good, he'd be jacking them Bobcats.
Hey,
the only difference between me and him is I jack them Huskies win, lose, or draw, bro.
I'm a Limestone Saint, bro. I love Limestone. I post them on my Instagram post. But it's D2. Nobody cares, bro.
Yeah,
it only cares.
Where
we know where UConn is, so that's why it's like, bro, you got 41 teams because we know. I can be like, oh, I like Alabama and Limestone because, bro, let's be honest, bro, we'll probably end up in the ICU if we played Alabama. So it's like I see that you play D2. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's why I got my CTE from.
If USC and Ohio State were playing tomorrow, I'm rooting for Ohio State the whole way. Like it's really Ohio State first and foremost, always.
All right, fellas, we're gonna keep it pushing to our next game. Speaking of the boogeyman, the real boogeyman, Ohio State. They won 49-10 against Rutgers. Were we able to see that game? What's our thoughts and takeaways from that?
We did what we were supposed to do, bro. This come on to the next, bro. Check it off.
Hey, J-Rob, did you see that fake punt up 39?
Yeah, we don't have no respect for them boys. We was playing Madden out there. We was out there playing Madden with them boys. Okay?
Yo, I got a question though.
I'm glad they should have sent that punter to the shadow ring.
They did,
I should.
They lit his ass up.
I would have tried to send him to the shadow ring.
If Greg Schiano would fight Ryan Day, who would win? I'm taking Greg Schiano, bro.
I don't give a damn. What happens when their football teams play each other? Oh, okay. That's what really matters at the end.
I mean, look. Hold on. Look what Ryan Day.
Bro, who winning a fight between Ryan Day and your coach and Jim Harbaugh? I'm gonna take Ryan Day.
Oh, that's fine. Hey, who's gonna win the game?
We're gonna beat the.
I can bring up that too.
Oh,
hey, I ain't gonna lie though. Jim Harbaugh, the unit though, that boy looks pretty yucky.
Nick, what do you mean? Yo, Nick, y'all beat us for the first time in 10 years last year, bro. Are y'all out your mind? Even Georgia, like I said before, Georgia has won the SEC, bro. You know
I'm hearing a puppy dog bark.
Y'all know who y'all dad is. Come on now. Y'all know who y'all pops is, bro.
Hey, y'all better not lose again. Y'all better not lose this year, because that'll be Hey, I see that sad thing. You better not lose.
Out of the last 11 appearances, y'all.
You know why you better not lose? 10, hey, Ron, you hear what he's saying? It last 11 out of whatever. It's going to be, the last 12 out of 10 we won. That's what they're going to keep doing.
Y'all better. We're better than y'all, bro. We are better. It is.
Yeah, just like y'all were better last year. For sure. Y'all were better. For sure.
And speaking of which, to get into it.
The breaks off, y'all. Just make sure y'all stay undefeated, because y'all the only motherfuckers I want to see at the end of the year.
Oh man!
I don't want to see you motherfuckers 11-1, 10-1. I want to see you motherfuckers undefeated.
If we 10-1, hey shit, let's be 9-2 and beat y'all. Then it'll be even more funny.
And y'all losers still at the end of the day, bro.
Yeah, we losers, all right. We losers. We just won the Big Ten. We just won the Big Ten. We losers.
I want to see y'all NO, bro. I want to see y'all NO, bro.
We losers though, for sure. We losers.
All right, bro.
Yeah, we losers. Yeah, we 5-0, right? We losers.
We 5-0 too.
Yeah, but we losers though. We losers.
We
losers.
To this shit. We used to this shit, bro.
What do you mean? We won the championship, and you're talking about 10 of the last 11.
Y'all won a game, bro. Congratulations, Nick.
No. We didn't just win. We didn't just win. That was embarrassing.
It's like when
that was embarrassing.
Finally beat you in a video game for the first time.
That was embarrassing.
Don't really know what to do with himself.
That was embarrassing. Any Ohio State fan will say that was the most embarrassing.
Nick, how many years we been embarrassing y'all though, Nick?
That's fine.
Oh, come on, bro. Like, why are we even talking
That's
about
fine.
it right now?
We're supposed to lose every year.
Nick,
are we not?
At the end
Who
of
has the better
season,
recruiting classes every single year?
I will see you at the end of the year. Just stay
okay.
I want you.
Okay.
I want you one way, bro. I want you one way.
Hey, yo.
I want you to be a virgin. I want you to be a virgin the whole way through, bro.
Dang.
Hey.
Don't lose your virginity until we can lose your virginity on week 12. You're losing your V card, bro.
Hey, we gonna pop that cherry in Columbus.
We're gonna pop that mug, and we're gonna pop that mug right in Columbus, boy.
Yo, so I just put up a poll to ask you guys, none other than the chat, who's gonna win the Big Ten? Ohio State, or Michigan? Y'all
so
go
you
vote.
saying CJ Stroud gonna have his Heisman moment in Columbus 12th week?
Bro, he gonna be.
He better.
No, you ever see that video
He
of
better.
that boy who's like, so I got this many yards. He's talking about him on the sideline. That's gonna be CJ Stroud, best in the nation.
I got a question.
Best in the nation.
Oh yeah, R.I.P. to bro too, man.
R.I.P. bro. Tennessee State Tiger alone.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
I got a question. What's CJ Stroud's legacy if he loses that game? Yeah, Tegan. Yeah. Yeah. Coming to the bright side. Yes, sir.
Let me flip it, bro.
Wait, I answered my question, J-Rob. What's CJ Stroud's legacy?
Hold on, time out. Hold on, time out. You know, it doesn't get any more embarrassing than this shit right here, bro. When you're the fan of a loser-ass team that does loser-ass shit year in, year out, loses to Appalachian State, gets beat down by Mississippi State, you got to resort to riding somebody else's bandwagon to feel good about
Keegan.
yourself.
Come to the bandwagon. We got
that
another
shit is
chair
embarrassing,
for you.
bro.
Oh, I'm not bandwagoning.
They're gonna get stomped out. Hey, Bama, what's the backup's name in Alabama?
Oh, Jalen
Milroe. We're about to Milrose the fucking Aggies coming up soon, bro. It's gonna be embarrassing. Nick, what was your question to me?
If CJ Stroud loses that Michigan game, what's his legacy? Just throwing a bunch of yards versus bad teams?
Shit. That's what they say about Tua.
Oh my God! Oh, that's gross.
I'm done. I'm kidding.
What's the answer? He just threw it for a bunch of yards versus bad teams? Like, I'm being serious. Because I had never seen an Ohio State quarterback that loses versus Michigan twice, let alone never beat him in his career.
Word.
Because he's going to the NFL regardless if he wins or loses.
He's going to beat him. He's not going to lose twice. The thing is, bro, CJ Stroud is better than your guy. And the sad part is the best player on your team, on your offense, is your 5'8" running back. The best player on my offense is my soon-to-be first-round top 2 draft pick quarterback.
Bro, you can say the same thing.
At the end of the day, bro, it's not like y'all got the same defense y'all had before. I'm not going to sit here and say I don't got some players out there. Y'all do. But it ain't Ojabo and Aiden out there. We've upgraded to. Y'all not better than us, bro. And at the end of the day, I'm not thinking about some fucking hypothetical that CJ Stroud is going to lose. Because we're not losing, bro. I'm not.
I got a question,
I'm guaranteeing, bro. Just bet me the money. Don't ask me nothing. Bet me the money.
Okay, I'll bet. Okay, but last year, didn't y'all have 3 first-round receivers on the roster?
Bro, we lost. Cool.
I'm just asking a question.
Because if we're going to talk about the past, let's really talk about the past. Let's not talk about
we could go there. We could go there. You want to talk about 10 years? We can. What about the 10 years before that? What about the all-time record? What about the all-time? What about?
Hold on, Nick.
What about the all-time record?
Nick, since you and I have been alive, since we came
let's talk about that.
Since
you want to talk, we can go back there if we want to go back there.
You and I came into the world, Ohio State has dominated Michigan. Since you and I, yes, the longevity, yes, y'all have the up. But of the last 40 years, the last 20 years. You know where that shit has been. Don't play dumb. Don't lose. All I'm gonna say is this, bro. Bet me the 100. I'll see you at the end of the year, bro. Stop talking to me about this shit. I'll see you at the end of the year.
So is this happening? Are you guys betting this?
Stay undefeated.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah.
Scared money don't make money. I'll see you at the end of the year. It's that simple.
100 is on the line. As of right now, I still do have the poll in the chat. You guys go check it. Go vote. Who you think is going to win the Big Ten, Michigan or Ohio State? Like the video after you do that. Back to
I got 1,000
game.
on the volunteers.
2 and what? 2 and what? Beating Bama, you got to talk to that man smoking catnip. 1,000 on the volunteers.
I got 1,000 on the Vols, bro.
That's crazy.
What's that? 1,000 on the Vols. That's crazy.
1,000 on the Vols. I'm with Coach Mark. I'm rocking with Coach Mark heavy, bro.
Yeah. Coach Mark, you really got some advocates. Oh,
I'm with you. Go volunteers,
Hey, Tegan, you got an advocate this week. Yeah.
It don't get nastier than that.
God, this is nasty.
God. It don't get nastier than that.
Remember last time A&M was unranked and went against probably Alabama, who's going to be ranked number 1 this week?
Even though they shouldn't be.
Number 1. Oh my God, that's the grossest. That's so gross, bro.
I heard number 1.
Yo, tell me
should be number 1.
Wait, J-Rock,
be number 1. I like being number 1.
Can we talk about Wisconsin losing by like 24 at home to Illinois?
Yeah, they're done.
They're ass.
They might be the new. They might be.
Graham Mertz is the Bo Nix
worst,
of the Big Ten.
bro. He is so whack, bro.
Yeah, he's whack.
I was watching the Ohio State game. He tried to throw an out route. He underthrew it by 10 yards. Pick 6, bro. Pick 6.
Unfortunately, there was a lot of bug shit going on.
Josh Allen or Graham Mertz? Because I saw both happen.
Shit, both them boys really doo-doo. So it don't even really matter. It's mid to mid, bro.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and dive into this super chat. I got one from Brennan Irvin. He said, name a player that was robbed for a Heisman and why. So I'm going to go around. You guys think about it. Let me know. Who do you guys think?
Who was
what Heisman what player that you think should have won Heisman hits home the most for you?
Player that was robbed.
Saquon Barkley.
It was not robbed, bro.
Why you think that?
Hold on 1 second. I got something doing with my computer. Someone else go.
I'm trying to think who got robbed.
Who got robbed? Somebody who got robbed.
While you guys are thinking, Clemson just scored to go up 30-13 with 2 minutes left.
Oh, that's raps.
Looking like that.
If you had a question about DJ Ungulele, I hope over the last 2 weeks he's answered them for you. That's all I gotta say.
Clemson looks like they walking right to the playoffs. That boy
DJ got a lot of criticism last year, a ton of it, in the way he's come out to play, and especially this game, which is probably the toughest game of his career. Well, biggest statement game of his career, came out and delivered. Man, he might be on Heisman watch too now.
Yeah, in next week we will have officially made it far enough into the season where we'll start doing our week-to-week Heisman watch. Everybody come up here, give their top 3 Heisman hopefuls, and we'll continue that for the duration of the season. Number 4, Michigan took care of business against Iowa on the road, 27-14. Thoughts on your team, Nick, and their performance today?
Good win. I mean, we slowed up at the end. That's the only thing that really pissed me off. But hey, going on the road as a top 5 team in the country, going to Iowa, historically, teams lose that game. So winning that game that's all that really mattered to me. I don't care how we won though.
Absolutely. It's always those division games that, you probably should win by more, or if you are at home, you win by more. But when you go on the road, it's always going to be a tough matchup. Certain teams just have other scores numbers. We have number 7, Kentucky, getting upset by number 14, Ole Miss. Ole Miss is undefeated at 5-0. Kentucky falls to 4-1. What do you guys want to touch on this game?
That
both
football games are a few plays in a football game will really decide the outcome of a football game.
Sir,
they're both fraudulent.
2 big fumbles by Kentucky were major waves in that game.
Bro, if Will Levis waits 1 more second, they win that football game.
Yeah.
1 more second. Because he had that fade route and it worked perfectly.
It was open.
Yeah, Will Levis had a pretty good game. He threw 18 for 24, 220 yards, and had a couple TDs. Y'all want to tap in with who you guys think got robbed for the Heisman and why you?
I'm gonna go Tyrann Mathieu. Tyrann Mathieu was robbed.
That was a good one.
Which year?
What year was that?
2011 versus when RG3 won.
Oh, RG3, man.
I don't give a damn.
Come on.
No, don't say come on. Can you name one person on that LSU? Can you name one person on that LSU offense? Because I damn sure can't.
I would give it to Andrew Luck before I would give it to Tyrann.
Oh my God, that's gross. That is gross.
All right, so I think I got a couple for y'all right here. One of them is 1992. Marshall Faulk should have won it for sure. Definitely over Gino Torretta. Back then, it was just big schools, big name schools, and I think he didn't win it because he went to San Diego State. But Marshall Faulk averaged 6 yards a carry, 1,600 yards. Gino Torretta had a decent season, 3,000 yards passing, 19 touchdowns, 7 INTs. But I just feel like if Miami does win the national championship, he probably don't take home that Heisman. And now I remember that shit vividly, even though I'm young, but I remember that nigga Marshall Faulk was going crazy at San Diego State. And another one is 2003, fucking Sean White, bro. This is what I remember. Crazy, bro.
I'd actually go
Jason White.
Jason White, yeah. Larry Fitzgerald was supposed to win that fucking Heisman, bro.
I low key might go Adrian Peterson in 2004.
Yeah, who won that year?
Over Matt Leinart?
Matt Leinart.
Yeah, Adrian.
Yeah. I mean, I think Matt Leinart was for sure a good candidate. I mean, he definitely deserved it, but I think Adrian Peterson was the best
why they didn't give it to AP? Because they didn't give freshmen the Heisman back then.
Yeah, but I think he was the best player in football that year.
Bro rushed for like
cheat code that
bro
year.
rushed for like
1900
every year.
1900 as a freshman is ridiculous.
As a true freshman, bro. That really was what I think. That's what it was too. That he was a freshman. But I think Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, they didn't give Heisman to freshmen back then.
I
still think Ndamukong Suh could have won it in 2009. Ndamukong Suh is
doing better than.
I was gonna say I think Michael Vick in '99 was the best player in the country.
Who won it that year?
Ron Dane won it. Ron Dane was. I mean, Ron Dane had the numbers, but I think the best player in the country that
he was toting that bitch though. Ron Dane was toting that.
Ron Dane was crazy.
He was crazy. Yeah. I think Michael Vick was the best.
I'll probably say 06 instead of Troy Smith. They could have gave it to Darren McFadden too.
Darren McFadden was tough.
I think in 2011, I'm starting to look back on it. Robert Griffin III's Heisman was a little overrated. I actually think I would have gave Andrew Luck the Heisman.
What did Tyrann Mathieu finish third?
2011.
Fifth.
Did Andrew Luck finish second?
No, he didn't.
Tyrann Mathieu finished fifth. Oh, that's even more gross.
I know Bama gonna disagree, but in 2000, I'd give it to LaDainian Tomlinson, bro.
Over who?
Over Chris Weinke.
Drew Brees finished third that year.
Drew Brees went crazy that year, bro.
Drew Brees, I think, could have won a Heisman somewhere in there, bro. He was ridiculous at Purdue.
Yo, so we got a couple in the chat. Shout out everybody in the chat that's really, engaging with us.
Larry
I'm gonna go ahead and read off
sure.
some of yours.
Yeah, Larry.
No cap. Tebow was robbed. Peyton wasn't robbed. Hunnick.
No, he wasn't robbed. He didn't beat Florida, bro. You got to go win your biggest rivalry game.
You got to win your games. Yeah. The Heisman, no matter what, you got to win the games too. You can't have the numbers. You got to win the games.
Hell no. He should have not have won over no Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry had 2,300 rushing yards.
Yeah, CMC could have won it. CMC could have won it.
Nah, bro. Derrick Henry was the whole. Bro, he carried the whole city of Tuscaloosa on his back that year, bro.
Word.
Hey, go look at 2013.
Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson could have won over Lamar Jackson.
Not over Lamar, bro.
He
over Lamar.
No.
Lamar was different.
Lamar was absolutely absurd that year.
What about not Lamar. What about that 1 year before?
I think
it was Derrick Henry. Yeah,
I think the year Derrick Henry won it. I think you could have gave a case for Deshaun that year for sure. But
you could have gave a case for Deshaun shit the year Lamar won it. Because Lamar
was clearly the best in the nation, though. He was the best
because Lamar actually had a better season the following year, not this year, bro. Like his season the very next year was way better.
It was
Deshaun actually did ball out though.
He had a better record though the year he won it though.
Yeah, but it was that Florida State game. That's what it was.
No, it was the game he lost to Deshaun. That's why they ain't go to the Natty. It was this game versus Deshaun. His receiver caught that little pass, and instead of reaching out for the first down,
he didn't fight for the first down. Bro, didn't even fight for the first down, bro. I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that shit blew his. Lamar was hot on the sideline.
Yeah,
bro,
because he could have ran. If you would have saw it, he could have ran.
I think since 2015, there's not a Heisman that you could really argue should go to someone else. I mean, and if you don't want to say CMC had a chance over Derrick Henry, I mean, would you go Marcus Mariota over anybody?
Nah, Marcus Mariota, I think he deserved the Heisman.
Who came in second that year when Marcus Mariota? I don't even remember.
Melvin Gordon. That's when he went for 2,600 yards.
Yeah, Melvin Gordon did go crazy. I can't even.
But there was like 3 years where 2014 just felt like all Marcus Mariota had to do was put up some good stats. He had like 2, maybe 1 to 2 losses. Yeah, they went 13-2 that year. We were waiting to give him a Heisman. Just at the end of the year, Oregon would fuck up and end up losing a game or some shit.
Oregon got smacked. Ohio State smacked Oregon that championship.
Hey, y'all know who was 3rd in Heisman voting in 2013? Jordan Lynch.
Oh my God, yo, next topic.
We got a couple more super chats that I got to get into. My man Travis Lindsay, he said, y'all better change the title of the episode. We'll get into that in a second.
Travis, let him, he love that Crimson Tide, boy.
I would like to do the top
shooters over here.
I would like to do the top 10 premier college football programs in the nation right now, as it stands right now. Overall, when you go with just the prestige of the university, how good the team is, facilities, all type of stuff. I would like to get into all of that. So we'll do our top 10 towards the end of the show, and we'll see where everybody's ranking, the top teams and whatnot. And then we'll specifically talk about Georgia and where they stack up against Bama at the current moment. Travis Lindsay with another super chat. He said, Tim Tebow, the year Sam Bradford won.
I think that was his true freshman year, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, that was Tim Tebow. That was, I think, Tebow's junior year, because they ended up beating them in the Natty. It was Florida.
Oklahoma. That was his junior year. That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
His freshman year, I don't think Tim Tebow started. I think
the
Leak.
first sophomore to ever. He was the first.
Yeah,
sophomore
first sophomore. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro.
MC Robinson tapped in with another super chat. He said, J-Rob, Nick is right. True Ohio State fans felt embarrassed when we lost to Michigan.
That shit was
I've
embarrassing.
never seen Ohio State give up in a game like that
shit
last year.
That shit was embarrassing, bro. I'm not even going to sit in front. Like, you got to, for the last 10 years straight, bro, for the last decade, I have not seen Ohio State lose to Michigan. So,
and let alone lose the way they lost.
And then lose the way we got did. We got curb stomped, bro. Like, as much as I'm a fan, I'm willing to admit when we lose. We got absolutely curb stomped. And that shit was embarrassing, bro. So that's why we got to come on this revenge tour. That's why them boys have to stay undefeated. You hear me, Nick? Y'all have to be over by the time y'all get to us.
Hey, I got
speaking of which,
no other way I want that game.
I just ended the poll right now in the chat. Who's winning the Big Ten? 55% of you guys in the chat voted Ohio State.
You know what the Big Ten has to do, bro? The Big Ten has to realign the divisions, bro. Because the one side is the best team is Minnesota, and they just lost today to Purdue.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, I don't know why Michigan and Ohio State should never be in the same.
Michigan assistant quarterbacks coach can win the Big Ten all by herself, baby.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, boy.
Come on the bandwagon, Bama. There's more room.
That thing. She had on regular pants. She wasn't even trying to show it. That thing, like, how you doing? How y'all doing? I was like, woo! I was like, yeah, like that. You talking like that, girl?
Man, fuck her, Michigan, bro.
Hey, I'm just saying that's like ghetto.
Don't not F her. Congratulations to her for sure.
Yeah,
breaking boundaries, but F Michigan though. F them colors.
Breaking boundaries, all right, goddamn.
F them colors.
Breaking boundaries she want to.
All right, y'all. Let's continue to get into some more of these games from the day. Clemson just beat NC State 30-20, so they remain undefeated. We'll see what happens with them moving forward. Now, Oklahoma State. Number 9 Oklahoma State played number 16 Baylor at Baylor, and Oklahoma State won the game 36-25. Thoughts on this in the Big 12?
I think Oklahoma State's clearly the best team in the Big 12 right now.
Hey, Kansas would like to have a word.
Hey, I tried to tell everyone about Kansas before the year. I said they were going to make a ball.
I mean, this is a big game for Oklahoma State. That was the Big 12 championship rematch, and they lost in heartbreaking fashion.
Yeah,
they lost by like a foot.
Really, one play. Yeah, they lost by inches, bro. Inches.
And if they would have won that game, they would have put Oklahoma State in over Cincinnati. But honestly, I'm glad they lost, because if Cincinnati would have made the playoffs, we would have never heard the end from them, just like UCF. So I'm glad that happened.
True.
Travis Lindsay with a super chat. He said Tim had 309 first place votes versus Bradford's 300.
How do they do it by total amount of votes?
Yeah.
That's kind of whack. I can't even
weird.
lie.
I think you should go by whoever has the most first place.
Because that means Sam Bradford had more second and third place votes, and that's kind of whack. I can't even. That's whack. I can't even.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Bro, game day needs to go to Kansas versus
They
TCU
are.
next week.
They are. Game day's going to Kansas.
I think Kansas is gonna win too.
Yeah, they're gonna be 6-0, and every fan gonna be losing.
Kansas wins, bro. That quarterback, Jalen Daniels, needs Heisman consideration, bro. There's gonna be a lot of,
especially with Bryce Young being out. Who's the Heisman front runner right now? CJ?
Probably.
Right now, CJ Stroud, but
Caleb Williams up there.
Caleb Williams just probably fell down a bit because of that bum ass game
last
versus,
week.
Yeah, and Michael Penix.
Actually,
Michael Penix.
Hey, DTR
one really.
DTR.
I'm so mad, bro. I wish this was like
bro.
4 or 5 years into the program's development, because the best quarterback in the country so far right now is fucking Shedeur Sanders. I'm sorry, Coach Mark. Hendon Hooker is playing very excellent football. He'll probably
Hendon Hooker too
right now.
Yeah,
but I think Shedeur Sanders is playing the best quarterback right now so far, bro. Like, that dude is he's surgical out there, dog. Like, he need more respect, man. Like, that dude.
For sure.
Dude,
he's tough, bro. He's tough.
I'm trying to tell you right now, if you plug him in Alabama or any one of them schools, like, he'll really be balling, bro.
Yeah, he's a dog. Bro. I'm not gonna sit here and go back and forth.
You're right. His stats are crazy, bro. It's 76% passing.
I mean,
1,300 yards,
14 touchdowns to 1 pick and 1,400 yards.
I could see him going to Florida State next season, bro. Him and his dad.
Nah, they wouldn't do that. That'll reset everything they didn't already did down there.
For real.
Nah, real shit though. I don't want him to leave by any means, but
apparently Georgia Tech's looking at Deion Sanders as the rumors.
A lot of schools are gonna be looking to take Deion, but everybody has a price, bro. That man get offered the right price. I mean, it'd be hard for him not to go, you know.
Yeah, but the way college football coaches are getting paid,
exactly, the right price. If somebody
offers one thing I will say, the reason why I say he the right man for the job at Jackson State is no price you can. He don't need a price. He already got his money in his first career. Like, he's filthy rich from his first career. Prime clothing. That's why I say he the perfect
money
man
talk.
for the job.
If they offer Deion
money talk only happens for coaches who like been coaching, like Mel Tucker and them dudes. Like, $95 million. That's probably the first time he's seen 95 in his life.
If somebody offering that man $200+ million to go coach their football team, even if he doesn't want to go, he's going to have to consider.
Yeah,
I guarantee you he don't go because of what
I'm
he's
not
doing
saying
right
he
now.
will go, but he'll be a fool not to consider.
Yo, Bama, what if Arkansas offered the entire state, or not Arkansas, Auburn offered the entire state of Alabama?
That boy will be that boy Bama will be in
Bama would be sick. Bama would be disgusting.
Because I ain't gonna lie, if Coach Prime takes an SEC coach,
my God, it's raps.
He is shifting the alignment of the SEC. If an SEC school is able to buy Prime, Auburn gonna look at him, bro. Auburn will give him the money.
Hold on. T Great said my hat little as hell, boy. You smell like clit cheese, boy. Don't talk to me like that, boy. What's the hell wrong with you, boy? Clit cheese looking ass, boy. Curry the cowardly dog.
All I gotta say is Deion, first of all, Auburn is a Under Armour school like Deion. So they're gonna offer him $200 million. Shedor's gonna transfer. He's gonna be the starter.
Shedeur finna look like Cam Newton, boy.
I love what they're doing, but Auburn is gonna offer that man like $200-300 million.
He won't go, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
He's going to completely.
Bama would be disgusting.
The reason why he won't go,
ship the SEC if he went to the SEC.
The reason why he won't go, he's already had talks about what the strides they got to take to get Jackson State or schools in that conference into these Power 5 conferences. And B, not too long ago, I believe it was like 2 or 3 days, he had the crew from Earn Your Leisure up there at Jackson State. Bro, that's epic, bro. Like you showing your groups of people a different way of life. That's why I'm saying it's bigger. What he doing right now at Jackson, I don't think they can just go over there and just be like, hey, bro, come up over here. Because essentially that would be like the true definition of selling out. Like, oh, bro, you came over here on all of this motherfucking Dr. Umar shit, and all of a sudden all they had to do was throw a couple chips at you to make you tap dance and get on up out of here. Like, nah, he ain't finna do that. Like, I see what he's doing right now. That man has spent a portion of his money to build that locker room. You would be a fucking fool.
That's why I respect Deion Sanders.
Leave after building up. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what we need to start doing. We need to start. The black community needs to start investing in Jackson State first. Obviously, the other HBCUs, all of them too. But you got to start somewhere. Dude, we got to make it so Prime don't go nowhere. He can't go nowhere because not only does he have what he started there, but now he has the backing of the culture as well. And then from there,
really more so HBCUs in general, bro.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Then this needs to be like, we need to sign a grant. There needs to be like a grant for like $1 billion to go to HBCUs across the country. $1 billion will give a lot of money to multiple HBCUs around the entire country. Really like $2 billion to HBCUs. And that will help out everybody. The only issue is there needs to be make sure a regulation of where that money is going. If it's going to athletics, it needs to be signed and stated that it's going to athletic. If it's going to libraries, if it's going to cafeteria, whatever it's going to, the money has to make sense. But I think you can fix them all. Like, I don't think we should just pour. As somebody who went to an HBCU, Ron, I can't get into just pouring into one, bro. They all need
I'm saying like you know, like sometimes you got to start with one, so it'll be a ripple effect to the other ones. You know, like when most families, they start with one person going to the league or something like that, and then they reach out and give back to the rest of them. It's like, bro, if we can fully establish Jackson State, the other ones will come along as well.
No, I don't disagree. The reason why I bring that up is just like, if you've been to an HBCU, bro, there's not like, you can cut up so much money easier because these schools are not as well funded as you think. So
yeah.
If you have a large sum,
this is what I'm saying.
Money, you could spread that shit around to everybody.
This is what people got to realize. All right, so HBCUs was more so built for affordable higher education for the black community when segregation was a thing. So the cost of their tuition reflect that because they just want you to come to get this higher education because it wasn't like something that was just easily given to you back in the day. So what people talking about when you talk about how shitty these facilities are, you got to think about what a UConn or what an Alabama charges versus going to Alabama State or Jackson State or Texas Southern. They charge a shit ton more. So with that money,
in tuition, bro.
And then I'm gonna go call them out too, and I hope they hear this. On top of that, the shady ass administrators is stealing from the little bit. You're not charging that much already, and now you trying to steal from that. Like it don't work like that. At least those higher executives at Alabama and Auburn, they charging an arm and a leg. So when we do steal something, it don't reflect on what we have to spend to keep our school up and running. If we got a line say, oh man, it costs $120,000 a day to keep the lights on when really only costs $30,000. But we telling y'all that, so that's gonna reflect. I can pocket a lot more of that. You see what I'm saying? So that's what them other schools got to start doing. Like what I talked about you with earlier, J-Rob. You can't charge $10 and then try to steal 8 of that, and then be like, "Damn, bro, we only got $2 though." Yeah, we got this two. We got this two to make this work right here. Like
we got $2.
Like nah, because that's what Alabama State do. That's why I fuck with Alabama State. They don't steal money from the pockets. They people give back. And if you look at Alabama State, they was one of the pioneers. They got a brand new basketball dome. They got a brand new football stadium. They was ahead of their time with uniforms, band uniforms, building apartments for the students. And this was before Deion. This was 10, 15 years way back in the day. All it takes is people to stop bullshit. Yeah. Even Deion had to call Jackson State out. Even he up there going through bullshit. They hold him checks. All of that shit, man. Like it's bullshit. So they got.
He came at the conference for being cheap.
Yeah,
he did. Because he was like, how much would it cost to put the names on the back of the jersey? Put the names on the jersey. Like, what are y'all doing? It's because it really. If anybody knows, when you put the name on, it's like an extra, like maybe like $250 to do that, bro. Per jersey.
It's just stitching. It's just stitching letters, bro.
Yeah, it's just stitching letters. Like it's not that more expensive. So yeah, I found that.
Yeah, hey, Coach Mark just brought up Tennessee State. Isn't Eddie George coaching Tennessee State?
He is.
Like, yeah.
They actually had one of the worst losses of the fucking program this past weekend.
Who they lose to?
Fucking
some bum team.
Lane College, some shit like that. I'll tell you right now.
I hope Eddie George does good. I'm gonna get my Michigan ass out of the way, but I hope he does good.
We haven't won a game this season.
I think they're on 4. Shout out to Limestone. We 4-1, baby. We just beat Mars Hill Thursday. Saints up.
But we lost to Lane College. I think they're D2, bro. No funny shit.
Ooh.
Damn, Coach Mark just said Eddie might not have a job come tomorrow. That's tough.
Nah, real shit, though. Real shit. He might not. Well, we lost to Jackson State 16-3. Lost to Lost to Eastern Washington, who is better than us. We lost to Middle Tennessee, 1A school. And then we lost to Lane. We lost to an 0-4 start. But we got
Middle Tennessee beat Miami, so
we'll beat Bethune-Cookman though for sure.
Y'all should beat Bethune-Cookman.
We spanked them boys.
Y'all should beat Bethune
boys every year.
Y'all play FAMU or no?
Yeah, we did. We did when I was there. We smoked them too. Them boys.
Yeah.
But we don't lose to other HBCUs except Jackson State because they got everything.
That's the problem. They shouldn't have ran up out that conference. Like, so Tennessee State is not in the SWAC or the MEAC. They're in the
OVC.
That's not an HBCU conference. That's the same conference as Jackson State, Jacksonville State, other schools like that.
Southern SEMO.
You gotta have that's what Coach Prom is doing. He's trying to make sure he has a recruiting plan in action. So that way when they do go to the SEC, you already got these certain caliber players that you can guarantee to get coming in already. If you could get them players to come in while you're in the SWAC, it's going to be easy to get them when you go in the SEC or ACC. What Tennessee State did, they just jumped out the conference and didn't have a plan to still get those better recruits that what it's going to take to win in that conference.
Into a conference.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You can't sell the facilities there, bro.
You can't, bro. You exactly. You can't.
How am I picking between here and Jackson State? I mean Jackson State, bro, or Jacksonville State.
All right, y'all. Travis Lindsay with another super chat. He said, J-Rob, what did I tell you about KJ?
Yeah, you was right.
You were right.
You hit on that, Travis.
Travis Lindsay hit a home run on that tape.
He wasn't high on KJ.
MC Robinson with another super chat. He said, does this season feel like 2007?
There's some resemblance between some things, but not enough teams in the top 10 have lost yet to be like 2007. Because 2007, if anybody remembers, Kansas was ranked like third in the country because everyone was losing games.
Missouri was two.
Like it was a weird season. That was the year Ohio State made the national championship, and they were ranked like 7th the last week of the year, and like 5 teams lost in front of them.
Some crazier things would have to happen. Like,
I mean, there's still lots of time though. There's still lots of time for things to happen.
Absolutely.
Like Bama could get knocked off next week.
Oh my god.
Or Texas A&M could go 10-2,
huh? All right, so let's keep it pushing to quite possibly the best team in the Big Ten, Penn State. They won
they went
to you never know until you know. They're undefeated. They're 5-0. They're the number 11 team in the nation. Mm-hmm. They beat Northwestern at home. Does anybody want to talk about Penn State?
Nope.
Nick and J-Rob?
No. Penn State's overrated. That's all I can really say.
We'll see. We'll see when they play somebody real.
They play Michigan in 2 weeks, and I think they play Ohio State in like 3 or 4 weeks. So
play them in a month, I think.
You guys know where those two games are at?
Michigan's home, and I believe Penn State. That might be their whiteout game.
We got them boys away. Whiteout. We're gonna make that shit bloody red though.
We'll definitely be looking out for those games when they do come up. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the Pac-12. So it is possibly could be 2 upsets right now. At USC may be on upset alert. They are up 14-10 against Arizona State in the second quarter. We'll continue to keep an eye on that game as we go. Oregon is up 3-0 against Stanford halfway through the first quarter. So we will see what happens with that game as well. Number 12, Utah smacked Oregon State 42-16 to go to 4-1. And Friday night game last night, University of Washington lost. Number 15 UW lost to UCLA. How
I don't
we
even
feeling
know
about
you.
Pac-12 right now?
UCLA, hey, they look like DTR is carrying them, and they got Zach Charbonnet at running back. Who's a Michigan transfer.
UCLA got some really good. They did really good in the portal too.
Yeah,
that defense is solid. I think UCLA. I'm be honest. Like I gotta be real. Like UCLA gotta be ranked this year coming into this next year. DTR, 5th-year senior, playing like one. You can kind of tell he's been in the program for a minute, but I think this is the most talent he's had around him since he's been there by far.
Yeah.
And I just think this kid, DTR, I mean, if you didn't watch that game yesterday, you didn't know who he was. If you didn't know who he was after last Friday, you got to know now.
Yeah.
Because if I'm a GM, I'm watching him for the rest of the year. He's definitely on my dragon radar for the rest of the season.
Yeah, that touchdown run he had yesterday where he juked back and them two dudes hit each other, that was fire.
He'd be a good late round value pick, like buy low for sure. I don't think he's gonna be in that top conversation.
I mean, I think anything could climb, bro. You know, there's certain intangibles that I think, like, he shows some intangibles that I think are bigger than just his, like, because he obviously think he has the physical tools. But, bro, you remember that play where he, like, tackled bro who picked him off? Like, he got the ball got swatted. He tackled the dude, got the ball out. But I just think he got, like, the leadership intangibles you look for. Like, you know, like the shit that you can't teach, like the can't teach shit, I think he has that. And
I struggle trusting a Chip Kelly coach quarterback, bro. And
I mean that's fair. That's fair. But at the same time,
honest, bro, I hate when people say that about quarterbacks only because I don't think that matters, bro. Like quarterbacks,
I don't trust Ryan Day quarterbacks in the NFL.
But it doesn't matter, bro. You shouldn't trust most of any quarterback coaches in the NFL, bro. Like you can pick all these big names, but really, what quarterbacks is going to the NFL and really doing much? It's only a handful of guys. I think the quarterback position is very by quarterback, bro. It's like there's certain if factors out there that you're gonna have or you're not gonna have. Do I think coaching matters? For sure, but I'm not even gonna say because this guy was coached by this coach, he's not gonna be good, bro. I just think that's not realistic.
The reason why I'm saying that, it's the same thing with Mike Leach coached quarterbacks, is when I'm looking on the field and I'm watching them play, they're going to build habits and traits. And sometimes those traits are better for the college game. And then when they get to the pros, those traits are really tough to break when he gets to the professional game. And so that's why I think the coaching thing matters, is like when you look at Ohio State's offense, the way it's ran, and also the Mike Leach ones, those are very hard to translate into the NFL. And so when they play for 2 years.
At the end of the day, though, I hear you, but at the end of the day, these teams are not taking all the coaches, not taking these coaches. They're not taking these quarterbacks with the idea of, like, the coaches already assume that they're going to institutionalize their own way to play their offense into them, bro. I think they're picking the quarterback based off physical tools and just possible intangibles that you think could make. I really don't think they look too much into who they're being coached by. I hear your point about these trades, but I don't think that's a big deal either. because
that's why AR-15 is going to be like roughly a first or second round pick, just because his tools are crazy enough.
That's why Josh Allen was a first round pick, because somebody just had to mold that. You want to mold shit like that. That's what you look for, bro.
Also, what I was going to say about DTR, his accuracy has tremendously improved this season. This season, he went from 62 last year, and he's at almost 75 this year. That's a crazy jump.
I don't even think his accuracy was that bad throughout his career. I just think he didn't have really no elite talent around him, bro. Nobody was going to UCLA like that, bro. Like UCLA was not like, even DTR was like, he was late recruit. Yeah, he was a 4-star, but he was late, bro. I remember he was in the Elite 11, bro. He had just made it.
Yeah, and the thing about DTR is he only went to UCLA because he started off rip. They didn't have nobody. That was Chip Kelly's first year, so they needed a quarterback. He's like, oh shit, I can start right away. Bet I'm gonna go to UCLA.
Right.
All right, y'all. I do want to bring up Cam Rising's performance today. He threw for 199 yards, 3 touchdowns, also rushed for 73 and ran for a touchdown as well. But the question I do want to ask you guys is, after this small sample size that we've seen, who are you taking right now to win the Pac-12?
Well, it's between
Utah,
Colorado.
Colorado's like the worst team in the nation.
They're 0-4, bro. They're 0-4.
Hold on, Hawaii.
Hey,
it's too much catnip.
I'm just using Tegan's logic. They can easily get on their shit, go 8-4, and win
all their Pac-12 games and be good.
Oh man, I think it's a 3-team race though between USC, UCLA, and oh my bad, I'll throw Oregon in there, but and in Utah, those 4 teams. I'm
not jacking. I think it's UCLA, Utah, USC, but
I gotta look at the divisions though.
I gotta stick with USC, bro. Yeah. I can't.
Yeah, I mean, USC just has more talent. They have more talent than all those other teams. So
yeah, I gotta
USC.
Take it.
And I said they wouldn't lose a game in the regular season, so I gotta go with USC.
Yeah, I gotta have take integrity on that one. Just stick with my pick.
I still think it's good. I said before the season it was going to be Utah. I still think it's going to be Utah.
Ron,
what's up?
Rib sandwich or pulled pork, nigga. You still ain't asking which one you wanted. Like you just thought.
Or do you want pig feet? You might want pig feet for real.
He just thought like, oh, we just went through the whole show. I wouldn't go ask again. No, I'm asking again.
That boy wants some pig feet, man.
Hello. Oink.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all good. Coach Mark gonna have a lot to say to you, and don't let Tegan boys win this week.
No, they ain't gonna win.
Hey, you ain't even gonna show up to the show because you know what it's gonna be.
That boy want him some Kahlua pig.
All right, y'all. You know the drill. If you haven't liked the video so far, go ahead and hit that like button. We're gonna continue to keep it pushing. Speaking of Tegan's boys, Texas A&M took a tough L today to Mississippi State, 42-24. Tegan, you want to talk about your team and what happened to you guys today?
Wait, Ron, they had a game today? I thought they had a bye.
I did too.
I was told they had a bye week. So
only team in the NCAA to get fired on their day off. Ain't that a bitch? Talking about something they got caught on camera stealing boxes. Mississippi State didn't play with y'all ass, dog.
Man, Mississippi State owns Texas A&M, bro. I think I hate this team. I think I hate Mississippi State more than I do Alabama.
Why? Because they just keep beating y'all?
Well, dude, you have the year that we had Trevor Knight. We were number 4 in the nation. We were the first time we were ranked in the top 4 in a long time. Lose to Mississippi State on the road. Last year, after a really rough loss to Arkansas, lose to Mississippi State at home. I think Mississippi State, I mean, they won this year, obviously. And this one was frustrating because this was like one of the first times where it was like, if there's one thing that I could change, if I had influence on A&M's program to change, that would make a significant difference, is get the damn play call sheet out of Jimbo's hands and never let him see it again.
Bro's been running the same plays since Jameis Winston, bro. I promise you. He's been running those same plays.
I could sit here and say it is a young team, not excusing it. I could say that we didn't have Anaya Smith. That's a huge loss. That's an All-American. But, bro, the fact that they ran 3 down – this is why I think Alabama's going to win next week is because we don't put more than 3 down linemen, and we just recruited 7 5-star defensive linemen. So we're only putting 3 of the talented players on the field against an air raid offense. I don't know how you drop 8. 8 players are going into coverage, and there's still open lanes. 8, dude.
Because you got too much time to throw, bro. Somebody gonna get open.
Yeah, someone's gonna get open when you get no pass rush.
Bro.
Yeah,
I miss Mike Elko. I don't care. Bring who is it? Who's the head coach for Arizona Cardinals that's about to get fired?
Oh, Cliff Kingsbury.
Bring him back. Bring him as
to be what, a head coach or OC?
Offensive coordinator. He was the offensive coordinator when Manziel won Heisman. Bro, because I don't think here's the thing. A-Chain is our offense. Max Johnson, I don't think is terrible. Offensive line is booty cheeks, and just super young. A&M loses these kinds of games, and they need to break that habit if they actually want to be in contention. I still think 23 is still a possibility, but you have to break. It's the same in Texas. You don't lose to Texas Tech, and you don't lose to Mississippi State. If you want to be a powerhouse in your conference, you don't lose those games. And they do it every goddamn year, no matter the talent.
Man, y'all boys gonna be shit forever, bro. It is what it is. Yeah, what it is.
How hot's Jimbo's seat, Tegan? That's my question for you.
That motherfucker is not even hot, bro.
It's the same thing with Sarkisian, bro. You bring in enough talent to have these relationships.
Yeah, that they're not gonna fire. Yeah, they're not gonna fire him.
That boy got.
But bro, I mean, like, man.
Well, you want to know a funny thing is though? He has the same win-loss record as Kevin Sumlin.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to bring up.
I think there's more context behind that, bro.
I got a question though. What has Jimbo Fisher done that Kevin Sumlin hasn't done? Or didn't do? Because they both beat Bama one time.
Oh, let me tell you what he did.
He got a Heisman out of one kid.
He didn't bring in the greatest college recruiting class of all time.
But it's still the number one overall class in the country.
This is the future national championship winning.
Yeah. After this season, they're gonna win 3 national titles in a row.
Absolute frauds.
They really need a quarterback
who's in a dogfight with Arizona State.
Bro, you're worried about USC.
In the end
Talk to
zone.
me about Ohio State, bro. Stop talking to me about USC, bro. Just because I said I like them, bro. Talk to me about Ohio State.
I'm sure.
What would Ohio State and Texas A&M look like now?
I gotta get a Kansas football shirt, bro. I'm Kansas.
That would be cool.
You've been riding Jordan Lynch and Kansas. Those your teams too, though? Do I need to start getting you some Kansas merch?
Hey, I'm gonna buy myself. I'm gonna buy myself a Kansas shirt because, hey. Tegan, that's for you right there.
That's Tegan right there.
Tegan. He geeked off of it. Off that hill.
K2.
Zoned out. He trying to think of everything. Yeah, if we just move this guy right here and make this dude play this, move this guy to quarterback, make that dude play linebacker, make this dude, bro, it's over with. 8-4. Man, by the time you do all of that shit,
I should have stayed in the Big 12, bro. It is what it is. I should have just stayed in the Big 12. Like, that's what it all comes down to. Never went to the SEC.
Brother. And the crazy thing about that, y'all beat Alabama last year. Just last year, you brag about it. Do backflips.
Bragged about that shit.
Do
man.
splits.
That shit embarrassing.
Strip. Booty shake. You go crazy about it. To steal.
Shaking like a stripper.
3-2, right? Y'all don't build on it. You beat Alabama to not build on it. At least y'all could be 5-0. At least. Hey, we beat Alabama. We should be 5-0. Whoopings everybody's ass.
But they want to lose to App State.
And on their bye week. They want to lose to App State and lose on the bye week. That's crazy. That's insane.
All right, y'all. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing.
No. I got one more. Let me sting one more time. Y'all will go 10-2. if Jordan Lynch walked through the door. Let's get Jordan Lynch up. Let's see if he got some more eligibility left. Jordan Lynch, get over here and say it.
Shit, LeBron couldn't say they ass.
I love you.
LeBron couldn't out there and save his ass, say they ass. He had his eligibility still.
Fucking.
Yo, I'm about to mute y'all. I swear to God, I'm about to mute both.
Jordan Lynch.
I'm delirious, bro. I'm delirious right now.
I gotta. One day I'm gonna buy Tegan a Jordan Lynch jersey.
I ain't mad at it.
All right, come on, y'all.
I just want to know about that Natty though. Bro said the Natty coming next year. Bro.
Are you still confident about that,
bro?
I still believe it. If we get an offensive coordinator, I believe it. But if Jimbo with his 40 different clip looks,
Jimbo. Can I ask you about that, Tegan? Why does Jimbo have 80 pieces of paper like? Looking at plays, like God.
It's like you know when a professor is like, "Hey, you can have a note card and you can write whatever you want." He just got a bunch of stick figures. There's not even the right answers on there. He's just looking.
He just figured out how to save his job, so that way when they looking to see who to fire, it's like, oh, we can't fire that dude. He looking at hella shit.
Yeah,
like, I know he's doing his job the whole time. That boy looking at motherfucking Madden ebooks. That boy looking at new rims for his Raptor. Like, oh damn, that's hard right there. Jimbo, play. Like, oh shit.
All right, y'all.
Enough
is enough. All right, let's keep it pushing. Texas A&M was not the only team to be upset. Number 18, Oklahoma.
Oh my God.
The water by TCU. They lost 55-24 to TCU. And that is why Nick had also brought up the
after
TCU
they got walked by Adrian Martinez
game next week.
Yeah, they got walked by Adrian Martinez, and then they just got walked by Max Duggan. And a funny thing about TCU is Lincoln Riley's brother is actually the TCU offensive coordinator. So he just put it to Oklahoma's head, and man, that was bad.
He gave him a scout report like, look, I done recruited these boys, okay?
Bro, what was so crazy? The refs even tried to cheat a little bit for Oklahoma, bro, and they still got blew out, bro.
Yeah, you saw that one pass interference they didn't call?
Not even the pass interference, bro. The fucking punt return dude would have ran back. They waved it off and said he waved fair catch, and his arm didn't go up at all, like zero. No, not even 2 inches, bro. Like, I was just like, yeah, they really going crazy for Oklahoma.
Man, okay.
And they're not supposed to be giving Oklahoma these calls, too. They leave in the conference.
Yeah, Oklahoma is Oklahoma and Texas.
The only problem I got with Oklahoma is you brought in Brent Venables, right? And your defense still looks like piss.
Still boo-doo.
Like, bro. I thought it would be somewhat better, and it's still just bad.
let me ask a quick question. Since Oklahoma leaving, should the NCAA kind of copy the NFL and just make 2 power conferences, one east side, one west side, basically?
I think it should be a south
and a north,
and like a northwest, like Midwest. I don't know. Like if you take
or and then just you know what I'm saying, and just put all the schools over
like
there.
This way. You split that
because once you cut out, like realistically, once you cut out,
since they putting 12 teams in the fucking college football playoff.
That's true.
10, if you take the Big 10, the Pac-12, and make that a conference,
and
split the Big 12 in half, take some and put it to the that super conference, then you take the other one. Then you mix the SEC, the ACC together.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? Right. I feel like that
because the 12
geographically will make
geographically it makes perfect sense. But like the 12-team playoff, like Bama's right.
They might for that, bro.
Yo, I think we all can't wait for that.
I cannot wait.
Which one?
When the playoff goes to 12 teams.
12 teams. I think we're all ready for an expanded.
I cannot wait.
They might make it.
Real shit. UConn can make that motherfucker for
Tegan, we said 12 teams, not 112 teams.
I hate you. Honestly, bro, I know for a fact that one of these days it's going to be A&M's at 13 and the 12th best team is going to be Notre Dame because that's just what ends up happening is Notre Dame sneaks in And Texas A&M gets snubbed.
Yeah, but that's also what I don't like because Notre Dame, they got to join a conference when the 12 team comes by because they don't be playing nobody, bro.
They go to the Big Ten,
Bro, they're literally right in the Big Ten territory. I don't know why they don't just.
I will say this, Tegan. The year y'all should have made it was that COVID year.
The TV deal is too crazy.
We were a good team, bro.
They don't have.
Kellen Mond was playing good football.
They have an independent TV deal.
That COVID year.
It's that NBC TV deal. That's why they don't.
Yeah. It's
but
he had that COVID year, bro. The one time that Jimbo's offense actually worked is when you're able to win short third down, and Kellen Mond could get the ball out of his hands like that and be able to extend plays. Oh, come on! That last year he was damn good.
No, Kellen Mond was good that last year. I can't even lie. He was mid the first 3 years, but that COVID year he was ball.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, you could say it was a little dicey with how restrictive A&M was at home games, bro. That was the year that Vanderbilt pushed A&M around, and I was like, oh, the season's over. This doesn't matter.
I mean, everybody pushes y'all around at some point, bro. Y'all like that y'all like that girl. Y'all like that girl that give everybody a chance and you can't believe they gave that person a chance. That's what y'all do.
It's the same thing that Purdue does with Ohio State. They'll randomly give them a run for its money.
Yeah.
All right,
so one-off, bro. Even Michigan lost to Appalachian. Those are one-offs, bro. Sometimes you have a bad hookup, bro. Y'all actually be taking home the twos, bro. Y'all take home the twos. You know,
outside of App State.
That Michigan year they lost to App State was weird because they ended up beating Tim Tebow, Percy Harvin, and Urban Meyer in the bowl game. And then Florida won the Natty the next year. Like, it didn't make no sense. Like, it was crazy. It didn't make no sense.
Yeah, sometimes you make a little mistake, you get a little drunk, your beer goggles is on, bro. She looked like, you feel me?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good question. Who's going to make the playoffs first, Texas or A&M?
Shit.
That's real, bro.
Texas Tech.
I'll
go Texas Tech.
Throw Oklahoma in there too, because those three are like the.
Oklahoma's made the playoffs.
Oklahoma's already been in the playoffs, so they've been.
They haven't won a playoff game, but they get smacked.
With Brian Venables, with a new head coach.
Yeah, I'll take Texas. I'll take Sarkisian though.
I'll take Arch Manning and Quinn Ewers and Sarkisian. To be honest.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You got
it's
coming to the.
That's why Sarkisian can't get fired. He got Arch Manning coming in. Because if he gets fired, Arch Manning got to go to Alabama. It's going to be over.
The problem with those three programs right now, specifically, I can put each of the problems into one sense for those programs. A&M, they need to get more inventive on offense and less control to Jimbo. 2, Sarkisian just needs to make better decision makings on game day. He is like Nathaniel Hackett level bad at times. And Oklahoma needs to stop living in the past and do another Lincoln Riley, because now, like, they brought Bob Stoops back, or Stoops, whatever, for their bowl game. They're living in the 90s still.
Yeah.
And the thing is, these old ass coaches from when we were growing up as kids, bro, the offenses they ran versus the offense that they're running now are just
different.
Same, bro.
Except for
football's
Mac
just
Brown,
different,
bro. Except for Mac Brown.
Yeah, Mac Brown's actually adjusted. He adjusted too, though.
But also, I'm about to say that too. I'm saying, he's evolved with the time, though.
Yeah,
it's impressive.
And Mac Brown, I don't care if UNC's not the best team every year. He at least making them competitive.
You know who the offense ahead of his time? Do you remember Miles Brennan at Hawaii back in the day? That offense was ahead of his time.
R.I.P. He passed away, I think, last year. R.I.P. to Miles Brennan. But Hawaii was like 13-0.
They were crazy that year, bro.
They were crazy.
The Rainbow Warriors or whatever the name is, something like that, right?
Oh my God, pull up, Ron. Please pull up that Andrew G comment about Texas winning the Natty.
It's not a super chat. I can't pull it up.
Okay, that's just gross.
Are we ranking these teams?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna talk about these last few games right quick. Y'all don't got to speak on it. I'm gonna just say the scores. Purdue upset number 21 Minnesota. They beat them 20-10 at Minnesota. Wake Forest and
terrible division, bro.
Terrible. It's the worst division. It's the worst division.
Nebraska is tied for first.
Oh my God! Oh, bro. Imagine Nebraska being the Big Ten.
As much as I hate Michigan to its core, I do think Ohio State and Michigan need to be in separate conferences.
Yes,
because
bro.
we run the fucking.
No,
division,
but USC is going to be in the West now, and then UCLA. It's going to be a stronger division.
Doesn't matter,
and especially
Michigan
if y'all get Oregon and
they
Washington.
need to no. The Big Ten has to do what the Big 12 does. We play the best two teams to play,
yes.
and I know it's all history. Michigan, Ohio State played last game of the year, but they got to move that shit up a couple weeks if they want to do that because they don't want to play back-to-back weeks. It's just
Yeah.
But like, there's been so many times where Michigan and Ohio State are just the best teams.
Yeah, I'd rather be like that, which is the best two teams in the conference.
Yeah,
you gotta play everybody. We'll pull it up. We'll look at the win losses. We'll do the tie breaks, and boom.
Because you want to hear the teams in the Big Ten West? It's Northwestern, Nebraska, Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois, and there was one other. Sorry, it's like, bro, it's whack.
Why is Penn State,
Michigan, Wisconsin
Ohio
should not
State
be that bad, bro.
They're awful. They're awful.
Wisconsin has no reason to be that bad.
It's
overrated.
It's Wisconsin. No, and the thing is, J-Rob too. Maryland would be first place on the other side, and they're like fourth or fifth.
Yeah, I know.
Like it's whack, bro. It's whack.
Shit is fucked up.
All right, y'all. The next game was an ACC matchup. Wake Forest traveled down to Florida State and ended up getting a victory. Number 22, Wake Forest. Number 23, Florida State. Wake Forest won 31-21. Both teams are now at 4-1. Texas Tech lost to Kansas State. Kansas State was at home, and they won 37-28. Number 25, Kansas State, moving on up in this world. All right, y'all. Got a super chat from Big Meech. He said, "Get Harsons out of Auburn ASAP." I'll take Gus back.
Man, y'all been trying to do that since the off season, bro. Harsin is not it.
Harsin,
bro.
I don't know why they fired Gus anyway. He was the only coach consistently that would put up a fight with Nick Saban. I don't know why they fired him.
Here's the thing with Auburn. They're going to get a new head coach probably this offseason. No one's going to talk about him. This is what Auburn could do. I'm not going to predict it, but knowing Auburn, they're just going to all of a sudden be like a New Year's Six Bowl team next year just because they are bipolar as hell. They'll be one of the worst teams in the SEC West, and then they'll be competing with Bama for 4 overtimes.
That's actually very
Auburn. They
remind me of UCF.
They're just hot. They're hot, and they're either really hot
or really cold. Yeah, like oh my god. Because the year after they made the Natty with Cam Newton, the next year they went like 3-9.
Lane Kiffin to Auburn. I ain't mad at it, Coach Mark. I ain't mad at that,
hey,
because I think Lane Kiffin's getting tired of old days,
bro. Did y'all see that?
Kiffin go to Auburn.
Did y'all see that Lane Kiffin had to beg like Ole Miss students just to come to the game, bro? He was getting on his hands and knees and begging people to come to the Ole Miss Kentucky game. I was like, bro.
They won.
And Ole Miss got one of the best environments. Like if we ever do this tour, like this Gridiron tour, Ole Miss got to be on there. They got probably the best tailgating experience in the SEC, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this list. We're gonna rank the top 10 programs in the nation, just in terms of just overall prestige and just just the premier programs. Who runs college football in totality?
All right, let me go first because I got to get my dog out of here.
Hold on, we about to do a list. We'll just run through it real quick.
Bet.
Chat, can you guys give us an order? Can somebody please give us an order?
We all gonna choose 2 teams? You in this round?
Yeah, I'll jump in this. I'll get nasty right quick.
Northern Illinois State.
Oh my
Jordan freaking Lynch.
Can somebody throw us an order so we can go ahead and throw this list together for y'all?
Come on, Coach Mark. Come on.
Yeah, Coach Mark. I want to hear Coach Mark. Throw us the list, Coach Mark.
Come on now, bro. Saying who go first.
I think we all know who number 1 is, though.
No, we don't.
Unless J-Rod want to be nasty.
You're going to say Michigan, bro.
No, I'm not. I was going to say Alabama. I mean, number 1.
All right, let's get it. They got a list. Bama, Nick, J-Rob, Nick, Ron, Teagan.
Wait, why we got 2 Nicks?
Bama, Nick, J-Rob, Ron, Teagan.
There you go.
J-Rob, Nick, Bama, Teagan, Ron.
Sacred, why you put Bama first?
Coach Mark put me first. Coach J-Rob, Nick, Bama, Teagan, Ron for Coach Mark.
Sacred threw it out there first, so we got to respect,
Big me.
Got to respect that. Go ahead. Go ahead, Bama. It's on you.
What? Like my whole top 10?
No, number. Who has the best program?
Because Bama ain't gonna listen to anybody else's top 10.
It's
ESPN didn't tell him this.
Who's number one on the list?
Just say it, bro. We already know. Come on, we already know.
Eastern Washington University. The greatest. Our Lord and Savior, Cooper Douglas Cup, went there. He is the facility. He is the tradition.
Yo, we're gonna get there. This is cool.
No, he said Jordan Lynch's at most. No, I'm just fucking with you, bro.
This is worse.
It's Bama, bro. It's Bama, bro.
Okay. Oh, if I had to go number 2, am I up?
Yeah, so you.
If I had to go number 2, this is a tough one between Ohio State and Georgia.
University of Alabama, little nigga. Put some fucking respect, bro.
You know what? I'm gonna get my bias aside. I'm gonna go Ohio State number 2.
Make sure you put V in front of that motherfucker too.
Trademark.
Make sure you put V in front of that motherfucker.
All right, J. Rob, it's on you.
The third best team in the country right now.
No. Like program.
It's not team. It's the
team.
Program.
Program.
Facilities, everything.
Facilities,
coaches,
sending players to the NFL. Yeah, all that.
Fan base.
I'm gonna go Clemson Tigers.
Pack chasers.
I'm gonna go Clemson. I'm gonna go Clemson at 3.
At 3.
Georgia falling too much, guys.
I would say that too, but they ain't gonna fall.
No, I'm gonna be honest, but it's because of what y'all said. Like I'm thinking fan base, all that. Like Clemson been on a heck of a run over the last 10 years.
Yeah,
I respect Clemson, but
I gotta go make shit, bro. I gotta go make shit.
And they number 5 right now. They undefeated.
Yeah, like,
when
Clemson is good, they are lit all the time, bro. Like I would go Clemson.
That's all they care about.
We talked about
it. Check me out though. The premier programs not always going to necessarily be the best teams though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know, but they pour absurd amount of money into
like the Texas Longhorns will be in the top 10 and they're not even ranked right now. I don't think.
Clemson, they put doo-doo money into that
shit. Yeah, LSU too. LSU.
That's what I'm saying. Texas probably be a top 2 program.
Dabo Swinney walking to that motherfucker asking for whatever he wants, bro. And they put that shit right in for them time.
That's fact. That is facts.
Dabo.
All right, it is on me next. I will not let them fall any further. The number 1 team, the Georgia Bulldogs.
Until tomorrow when Alabama jumps them.
Yeah, Georgia.
No. Like they're number 1 on this list.
Nah, Ohio State going to number 1 after the way Alabama and Georgia. You feel me? We're going to number 1 this week.
All right, Tegan. So
I'm being nasty. We'll probably be
Tegan. Be very nasty and do it. I know you want to do it, Tegan. I know you want to do it.
I'm debating between a Big 12 school and an SEC school.
Oh wait, is this all-time programs or just right now?
No, it's currently. It's not all time. It's
currently
the state of the program right now. The state of the program.
Yeah. So if you were a 5-star recruit, like what schools would you
Yo. Be nasty, Tegan.
I felt Tegan though. I'm committing based off the bag, man. Yeah. Who's signing the bigger check, bro? I'll play football wherever.
If I'm taking everything, even though these past 2 weeks have been really, really, really ugly, it's either Oklahoma or Michigan. Really, it's those Oklahoma you can't sleep on with.
When Oklahoma's good, bro, their fans they be going crazy.
And I'm not discrediting what they did with Lincoln Riley, bro.
And they got great facilities and shit.
Yeah, LSU.
But Lincoln Riley is not there right now, currently, bro.
Yeah, that's the only problem.
I still believe in Brent Venables, bro. I give a year.
Yeah, it's his first year, bro. He got to get his defensive players in because it'll take him some time.
It looks down now, bro. But yeah, I'm putting Oklahoma in there. I gotta respect what they've been able to pull off over the past couple of years, even though they still don't know how to play defense with a defensive-minded head coach.
That was so bad.
Yeah.
I think he needs to get his quarterback. It's one thing that I love Dylan Gabriel and his story, but he's a bridge quarterback right now. He needs to get his guys in there.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I thought he would be a lot better.
All right, Bam.
I don't think UCLA would be as good if they would have had Dylan Gabriel instead of DTR.
All right, since this current just because they not necessarily playing for a national championship all the time doesn't necessarily mean they not a good program because they do go 10-2 religiously. Yeah. So I'll probably say Oregon. Uniform, facility.
I'm not mad at that.
Facility. I'm not mad at that either. No, that's
maybe they might not be playing for a national championship, but they consistently go 10-2. So there goes you gonna get
put
a lot
dudes in the league. Consistently dudes
over
in the
Texas
league out of the program.
Yeah, right now over Texas. Historically over Texas.
No.
But right now over Texas, I could say yeah.
I think facilities.
They got all.
I think you go by just facilities. Oregon probably number one. If you just go by pure facilities, they probably the best.
Yeah,
man. I still think Georgia should be at least 2. No discredit, man. Just because if we're talking right now, bro, I don't know. Georgia got
Ohio State. I think Ohio State's putting more people in the NFL over the last 5 years.
Yeah, they've been going crazy.
It's Alabama, then it's Ohio State. Over the last 10 years, it's been Alabama, then Ohio State, bro.
You could throw Clemson in there.
That's why I got Clemson 3. That's why I took them 3.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really think about it,
programs have dominated the draft.
All these programs right here have dominated the draft.
Yeah.
You want to keep it honest.
I'm putting my opinion out that I would probably have Georgia too, but that you could say SEC bias too. I wouldn't be mad at that because I watch more Georgia than I do Ohio State.
Right.
Yeah, Ohio State's facilities are crazy.
I forgot. Region matters too. Like you live in Texas.
And J-Rob, I don't think it's a super hot take, but I still don't know if Ohio State should have made the playoffs after only playing 6 games in the COVID year. I think that was sleazy, bro.
Yeah, but they were the best team though, and now they got that.
I know they got that win, so they confirmed they deserve.
At the end of the day, bro, you couldn't pick 4 teams out of the 3 teams I was in. You couldn't pick another team that was better.
I think if they lost that first game, I could have more of an argument for it. But they
waxed Clemson.
2020, I don't think it was right that they only played 8 games or whatever. Because obviously you were sure, but I don't think there was a team better than Ohio State.
Yeah, the problem is it's the debate of how much does the regular season matter, right?
Yeah.
And in my opinion, it matters a ton. And when you only play 6 games, I know they went undefeated, but still, I was like, bro, I don't know how you can.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree, but I think COVID too kind of showed you why we need a 12-team playoff too.
It's too many games.
Because the reason why Ohio State got the nod is literally not just because they didn't care about the game. They just cared about.
Let me get this take off real quick. The reason why somebody like me wouldn't fuck with a 12-game playoff. All right, so really, what message are y'all painting? Because on one hand, parents, all of that shit, they paint the picture of go to school, get an education. Even when I watched it was some big tight end from out there in Washington. I can't remember his name, but he young. He in high school right now. And they show him go to several schools, right? So Alabama and Georgia, those 2 schools right there, Alabama, Georgia, and I think Clemson. They didn't bullshit with him. They didn't show him no classrooms, no nothing. They gave him a helmet and they gave him some prep. No, I'm dead ass right now.
I know that's why I'm laughing because I know it's true.
This is what you really coming here to do. He went to Auburn, bro. That's why I said, bro, they goofballs. They talking about something. Hey man, you go come here. Let's go meet your professors. You go get a good education. All that, bro. He's a 5-star tight end, the number 1 tight end in the country. Let's just be real, bro.
They don't care about
let's come on. You know you don't give a damn about that. So now y'all talking about adding a 12-game playoff. We're gonna fast forward. 12-game playoff now.
12 teams.
12 teams. But I mean that's still more games. So that's 6 games. So instead of 4, that's 6.
Mm-hmm.
So that's more time off from school because those games they be at those venues for 3 weeks practice.
Well, I think they'll shorten the season a week.
So they talking about because I think
the season will get cut a game.
Also, what was I gonna say? The top 4 teams will have a bye.
And then the top 4,
that's
Alabama,
huge.
You will have Alabama, Ohio State, Georgia, and Michigan right now. They will have a bye week. They'll have the.
I think
what I do like is my bad, Tegan. But what I do like is that playoff games are going to be at the home stadiums, not neutral sites.
Oh, yeah, that's dope.
That's gonna be insane, bro.
Y'all haven't heard me vent about how I hate neutral site games, specifically with rivalry games, bro. That I love the fact that they're going to be at home. I think the when you go to the 12-team playoff, the first couple of years are going to be terrible, just because. I don't even know if unless they cut the season a game short, I don't know if a lot of these players are used to playing this many games.
Yeah.
Like they're getting closer and closer to NFL level games, like in the amount.
That's not really true though. You will play your season. We play 12. You play about 11 games, and then you would play one game if you make the playoffs, or you played one game if you made a bowl game. So you automatically play.
What about conference
12.
championship?
Yeah,
too?
you still have conference championship.
You might play 13 games if your team is good, but that's like less.
Yeah, if it's a 12-team playoff though, you could get up to 14.
You're like, bro, you're only playing 2 more. The most you playing is like 2 more games.
Ron, Georgia went
3 if you go.
Georgia went 14-1 last year, I believe.
If you're like James Madison, and then you win a.
So they still play 15, but like if
so
you're
15,
a lower level seed,
one off of NFL though. That's that's right there for
it's not really a big deal.
It's the same.
2 more games.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
It's the same thing with the NFL with the 7 seed playing the 2 seed. Right now, they all have been blowouts. I still think that there's a chance the 7 seed could be the 2 seed, but it's going to take a while. I think it's a rare thing to happen. I think the teams that have the 4 buys are going to win.
And then they making these games at home, bro. Like that kind of take it out. I like the neutral site games because it just show you who the best team is. Because home field advantage means a lot more in college than the pros. You see what I'm saying?
I think it makes college football more fun, though, bro.
It does make college football more fun.
So you got the season games. So you got the season games for that fun. When we talking about trying to figure out who is the best team, bro, put that shit on a neutral site, bro.
Nah, I feel it.
I shouldn't get the luxury to play for a championship in my home stadium, bro.
But hold on, no, I don't. We all could probably agree that the championship game is probably going to be on a neutral site.
Yeah. I think it was just the first round.
No. I'm talking about the playoff in general, though. Because the playoff in general is technically mini championship games. Like,
no, for sure,
because you playing the Sugar Bowl and the Rose Bowl. Like,
yes.
But check it out though. Let's just say it's Florida, for instance, and let's say Florida's playing Texas A&M, and Texas A&M, they made the playoffs, and so did Florida. And now Texas A&M got to travel to Florida, bro. That game is gonna be so lit in the swamp. I would much rather see the game in the swamp or even in College Station than to see it on a neutral field. Now, obviously, it's disadvantages to that, but I just love those college arenas, college stadiums, the game day, all of that, bro. That's what really makes college football.
I think it will also make teams want to play the entire season throughout. If they know that they're going to get into a playoff game and they're worrying about matchups, they also got to win every single game because those home field advantages really do matter, bro. Like Bama was right about the swamp, bro. Like that is a huge advantage on their side if they end up winning those last couple games to get the home field advantage. And the neutral site's cool and all. It's just it doesn't feel like college football sometimes. I think that's what makes college football special.
No doubt. All right, let's get back to this list. Nick, it's on you.
So I'm stuck between 3 teams right now. Michigan, Texas, and then who was the last team? Oh, I forgot who the last team. I'm gonna go with it. Michigan.
LSU.
That's what it was. It was LSU. Michigan, Texas, and LSU. This is right now, right? I'm gonna have to go Michigan. No bias at all. Just right now, I'm gonna have to go Michigan.
All right, J-Rob, you up?
I'd probably go because we're going to state of the program right now. I'd actually probably go USC.
Yeah, they definitely.
I think with the addition of Lincoln Riley, the playing field in which USC is playing on now has completely changed the whole direction of the program.
It's not no Clay Helton.
Look at him. They teams in there. Y'all don't understand. J-Rob is a nasty man.
Oh man.
I'm not a nasty man, bro. I'm just a truth teller, bro. Call me the truth teller, bro.
All right, so it's on me. Here's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw Notre Dame in here because we all know that. I ain't gonna do that. Y'all calm down. I'm for sure gonna go with LSU though.
Yeah, I think we're really sleeping on Texas, man, for this.
Well, we actually have our 10th guy, and he happens to be from Texas. So we'll see where Tegan goes with this.
He gonna choose the other Texas team. I know he gonna be McNasty right now.
If you pick A&M, that's mad bias. I mean, FBOD.
I'll explain why this is not biased. 1 second. Hold on.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you.
Oh shit!
1 second. 1 second.
Yeah, Tegan.
Let me get in my bag real quick.
You see what y'all did? Hey, this is y'all fault earlier. Y'all wanted to talk that. Hey, y'all wanted to hype up. Hey, remember that whole roasting session y'all had earlier? Y'all done gassed them up to do this.
Coach Mark,
let me
want the link.
So now I gotta put him in.
Send me the link. I'm not accepting this.
Now I gotta put him in the tight Zoom.
Let me explain why A&M real quick, because it's not
I ain't even trying to hear this shit.
The realm of possibility, bro. Man. Because it might be because I follow recruiting really close. They are still pulling in 5 stars even after this. NIL, best facilities I think in Texas, no doubt. Best stadium in Texas. Best stadium in the
better
SEC.
than that school in Austin?
No doubt.
They got a better stadium than Baylor?
Yes. I wish y'all could see. Kyle Field is another level. And
Legan.
I think winning one playoff game would change everything. They'd immediately be in the top 5. They're just a ticking time bomb, bro.
The reason why Texas A&M couldn't be an ideal school, y'all a military school. Who the fuck? Come on,
the fuck is an Aggie?
We still got the #1 class last year.
Y'all forged, I guarantee y'all forged a few of those signatures. It's gonna come out that y'all forged those signatures.
Stop it.
One of them said Leon Sandcastle. Y'all had Leon Sandcastle down there, and we all know Leon Sandcastle.
Yeah, Leon Sandcastle, the GOAT, bro.
A&M could be in the conversation. I'm talking right now. A&M can be in the conversation. They've looked better than Texas over the past 5 years.
Oh man, my head all matted and shit from the hat, from the fitted. I feel like I got a dark Caesar and shit.
Who else other than Texas A&M?
Texas.
I'm choosing Texas.
Baylor.
Shit.
What has Texas shown you? What has Texas shown you?
They got Arch Manning.
Miami.
I actually would have picked. I'd probably go if I would have replaced. I'd probably replace Texas A&M honestly with Florida.
I think A&M's done more over the past 5 years.
Florida's put more people in the league, bro.
We talking about programs, put people in the league too.
We're talking about premier programs. Florida every year is putting out first round, second round talent, bro.
No matter how bad they are.
Yeah, rather they're
A&M does too.
Not at the level Florida does, bro. Never to the level as Florida. I'm not saying y'all don't. Y'all definitely got
Coach Rob or Coach Mark, come in next week and I'm gonna drop the StreamYard link just for you. Matter of fact, bro, just hit up our IG, TikTok, whatever. We need you on the show next week. We need you.
I can't wait to hear Coach Rob, man. That Tennessee Alabama game gonna be lit. I can't even lie. I'm excited for that one.
I'm gonna go ahead and read off the top 10 premier college football programs in the nation as currently stands, made by yours truly, Players Choice Gridiron. We got Alabama at number 1, Ohio State at number 2, Clemson at number 3, Georgia at 4, Oklahoma at 5, Oregon at 6, Michigan at 7, USC at 8, LSU at 9, and Texas A&M, the Aggies, wrap up the list at 10.
All right, family. I love y'all boys.
All right, fellas. It was a good show. We'll catch y'all same time next week. College football. Y'all be sure to pull up to PC basketball in the morning. Come check us out. We're going to put on a show for you as
12:30 Eastern, right?
Gridiron. Yeah, no, 12.
I'm pulling up on Players
Eastern.
Choice. Nasty work. They're gonna ask for J Rob. I'm gonna come in there. You know. Once I put up in the chat, they're gonna ask for Rob.
Hey, and basketball season is right around the corner too. So you pull up to that.
Don't forget.
Fuck basketball season. Football season just got here. You can tell Shaq, Dale, all them. I said it. Fuck that shit.
And shout out to the
football season.
Hey, shout out to MC Robinson. Shout out to MC Robinson. That's my Ohio State brother. So is J Rob, my Ohio State brother.
Hey, also, don't forget that Gridiron. We are going on Monday nights now. Who knows? Pull up on Monday. You might see Rated R
at 8 now too.
Nah. Well, we'll figure it out. But as of right now, it's on Wednesday. So Monday and Wednesday, y'all can pull up to Gridiron. We're gonna give y'all that work like we always do. Until then, we'll see y'all later. We out.
Derek Carr over Lamar.
Yo, stop. That is gross.